This is Malbon-Reddix, coming back to talk to you again about Victory Road Wellness Center. And I'm really wanting to talk to you about one of the things that we do here, and that is hypnotherapy. Yep, I want to talk about hypnosis, and I want to talk about hypnotherapy. Because clearly that is a modality or a treatment therapy that is useful and can help in many, many instances, okay? So I've discovered, though, when you try to talk to people about that, they get a little bit concerned because you talk about the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, and I just want to talk a little bit about that to see if we can't take some of the mystery out of the conscious and the subconscious mind, okay? Because the truth here is that whether you're saying conscious mind or whether you're saying subconscious mind, they're all the same, okay? The conscious mind, we all think with that all the time. We know where that is. But it's the subconscious part of the mind, that's just simply the part of the mind that we don't have right at our disposal at the moment. But if I were to ask you what you did yesterday, you'd have to kind of like go inside and see what you did yesterday. So then that part of your unconscious mind or your subconscious mind then becomes your conscious mind, because you went and you found that particular memory, and so now it is no longer out of your awareness, it's in your awareness, and you know what you did yesterday. And then sometimes I think we're a little bit afraid of the conscious and the subconscious mind because one starts to think about Sigmund Freud. And Sigmund Freud was an Austrian neuroscientist, and he came up with his concepts of psychoanalysis and other concepts. He said some different things about the mind being separated into like the id, the ego, and the superego. And then came up with his own concepts as to how to treat that. So I think that a lot of us get a little bit concerned because we start thinking about fraud and having to lay on the couch and having to have somebody go inside and see what's going on with us when today now we have different types of therapy that are available. They call it the cognitive based therapies, where that you have like your group therapies and you have your family therapies and all of that, and then you can take what you learned and go home and practice and use it for yourself and then come back for other therapies. But I've also learned an easier way, I think, and some other techniques are neuro-linguistic programming. I talked to you about that before, and now I'm talking to you about hypnotherapy, which I also think is a very good treatment type of modality to help with different types of problems, okay? And we can talk about aromatherapy too, but we'll do that at another time, okay? We'll talk about that then, okay? But we also need to know that now hypnotherapy, it can help us. It can help us because what does it do? It just helps us to calm down, okay? I haven't changed now. I'm still a Christian, okay? But I'm having to tell you that there's been some hard times in my life. And trying to remember your prayers all the time, let me tell you, you don't feel like it. When you're really stressed, when your emotions are really, really hurt, trying to access and read with eyes full of tears, not always easy. But it's a little bit easier when somebody comes alongside of you and talks to you a little bit, or maybe you yourself have learned hypnotherapy and you have a little tape that you can put on, something to help you, to guide you to that point where you can get still, where you can get quiet, and know, and then access your other ways of handling different issues. But you can't as long as you're so worried, you're in fear, you're angry, you're upset, and we, to say it as simple as I know how, we need some more tools in our toolbox, okay? Because this life comes at you like 100 miles going north, and if you don't have some other tools with which to cope and deal with things, yeah, some of the things that you learned before may become, seem like, ooh, what can I do with that, Or if somebody's telling you the Lord will make a way somehow, when my heart is so burdened, it's like, please, I can't even get past this minute. how am I going to think about the Lord will make a way somehow? It's just woo, way above and beyond at that particular point in time. So I really want to get the message out there that hypnotherapy is an effective way to help you cope and deal with the things that you need to cope and deal with. Now that conscious mind, that's a good thing, because it helps us to drive, it helps us to do all those things that we need to do. And the subconscious mind has jobs too, like keeping your heart beating, like keeping you breathing, like all those other things that you don't think about, it does. So if life presents you a situation where that there's a speeding fire engine coming up behind you with the signals at full blast, oh yes, you need that conscious mind to figure out which way am I going to go. I'm going to go to the right, to the left, or what. But you just know you have to get out of the way of that fire truck that's speeding by. But now, if it weren't for the subconscious mind, we'd have to be saying, okay, what am I doing with this? Okay, breathe. What am I, then you put yourself in a real bad situation. But thank goodness for the subconscious mind, which does those things for us automatically. And then we don't even have to think about breathing. And we can save our conscious mind to make those decisions that we need to make in those particular points in time. Because, if we really want to talk about the conscious mind, have you ever tried multitasking? Trying to do more than one thing at the same time and all of that? Some things are going to get left out if we're not careful. So we don't want to put ourselves in that particular type of situation. And especially since there's, right now there just isn't no reason to do that. When it comes to thinking about how to get yourself out of stressful situations and all of that, and just know and maybe learn about this hypnosis and how it can help you, okay? And in any particular setting, we don't give all information, but I think and I hope I've given enough information to help you think about it anyway, the conscious and the subconscious mind. And then I also want to maybe direct you to my website, because there's also a part, a post, I should call it like that, up there that talks about the conscious and the subconscious mind, and it can help you with a little bit more also. And then also you can always contact me from that website, and that website is Victory Road Wellness Center, .com, and it has the address for my email, and it also has other ways you can contact me by Skype, by let's see, what else is up there? just leave me a comment. How about that? You can just check that little comment box and say what it is that you have to say, and then in a couple of days' time, or as soon as I see it, I'll go ahead and approve it and let others know what you're thinking as well. So I hope I provided you with some information about the conscious and the subconscious mind, and I hope I've made it easier. And my whole goal is to, give us all some more tools, because life, like I said, comes at you very quickly sometimes, and trying to, make decisions or make do or trying to get through the grief or the sadness or the anger or whatever particular emotion that's affecting you at this particular point in time. Maybe if we had another tool, we might be doing things a different way, and certainly a faster way than going to lay on the couch and all of that. Not that that is bad, mind you. If that's the road you choose to take, that's great. But these other modalities, they're a little bit shorter and a little bit quicker, and you might find them a little good for you. Okay. So in the meantime, also, just keep your head up. If you find yourself in any distress, I want you to contact me as well. Email is good, lsmlb@aol.com. Cell phone, I'm going to give it out, 301-728-1720. And also just go ahead and click on that website, and I will see you then, okay? And I'm hoping to talk to you again soon, and I thank you for taking your time out, because time is precious, to listen to this. And I do hope it was of benefit to you. And as things come up, I'll be talking back with you again. All right. Thanks again now. Have a good day, and God bless. Bye-bye.